In this message, you will know that negativity is not yours. My beloved, I want you to know that there are people you need to be cautious with. People whose negativity you should beware of because it can infect you. And that negativity is not yours, because it doesn't originate from you, yet it can end up harming you. But you don't have to accept anyone else's negativity. If that negativity isn't yours, you must send it back to where it came from. Don't let others make you feel guilty for their own mistakes or failures. Each person is responsible for themselves. However, you must be cautious because some individuals, with a low level of awareness and personal development, instead of owning up to their mistakes or managing their bad mood, unload it onto others. These people also need someone to set boundaries to prevent them from spreading their negativity further. The key to not absorbing this negativity lies in acting with intelligence. Use all your resources, your wisdom, intelligence, and experience to stop those who try to infect you with their bad mood. You are not hearing this message by chance. You are on the path of consciousness awakening. Your mind and soul are no longer asleep. You have worked hard to change what you don't like about yourself. You have made many efforts. You should not allow anyone to undermine that effort. You can change yourself, but you cannot change others. Therefore, the key to not receiving negativity lies within you. You can control your reactions, your attitude, and your behavior. When someone tries to dump their negativity onto you, you must avoid it, block it, and if necessary, confront it with your words or attitude. While ideally, you would remove such people from your life, it's not always possible. There are individuals you have to interact with, even if you don't want to. However, you can block their negativity to prevent it from affecting you. Remember, you have the power to control how you react to others. Don't let others' negativity influence your inner peace. Use your wisdom and strength to protect yourself and keep your emotional well-being intact. Stay vigilant because when someone harbors a lot of negativity within, they always seek to spread it. They try to create a negative atmosphere and spoil good moments. That's why it's crucial to always be prepared to decide what to accept and what not to from others. This applies to both positive and negative things. Depending on your attitude, when someone says something to you, you decide what to accept from it. For example, imagine someone compliments you and says you're very intelligent. It's your choice to accept that positive comment and let it positively influence you. Similarly, if someone tries to discourage you with negative comments, you can choose not to let it affect you. The key lies in your ability to choose what you take from others. That person is offering you something with their words, something positive. However, it's up to you whether you want to accept it or not, and it's important to pay attention to your response. In the same situation, you could respond in different ways. If you feel unsure or don't believe you're intelligent, you might respond by saying it's not true, that they're mistaken, and you're not that smart. The way you react to others' comments reflects how you feel about yourself. If you choose to accept a compliment, you're acknowledging and valuing the positive qualities others see in you. However, if you reject it, you're allowing your insecurities to control your response. That's why it's crucial to work on accepting and appreciating yourself so you can welcome the positive and shield yourself from the negative in interactions with others. When you have a healthy self-esteem, you'll respond with gratitude, embracing what the person has offered in a positive light. Therefore, faced with the same comment, you can react in a way that is either positive or negative for you. You decide whether to accept or decline what is being offered to you. Similarly, if someone makes a malicious comment, such as saying you have a very low level of intelligence, you can also choose from two attitudes. You can let that comment affect you and feel upset about it, or you can decide not to accept it, understanding that their opinion does not define who you are. Just as with positive comments, you have the power to decide how to respond to negative comments. Your well-being depends on your ability to choose what you accept from others and what you reject. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. The first option would be to stay silent or agree, admitting that it's true and that you're not intelligent, even though you know it's not true. Accepting that comment will harm you. But you have a second option. You can respond calmly and say that it's just their opinion and it doesn't mean it's true. This way, you're not accepting the negativity they're trying to give you. You've chosen not to take it in. By doing so, you block the toxicity they're trying to dump on you. I know sometimes it's better not to respond to avoid an argument, but don't agree with them when they speak badly of you. Simply don't accept that negativity. Maintain your peace and move forward without letting negative comments affect you. As much as you love or respect that person, if they harm you, you don't have to accept it. You don't have to let them mistreat you or humiliate you because you owe nothing to anyone. Remember this well. You'll encounter many people who will try to make you believe you owe them something, that you're in debt to them. But that's not true. If someone ever helped you, it should have been done selflessly. If they helped you expecting something in return, then they're not someone who deserves to be in your life or receive your efforts. There's a clear sign to identify when someone is dumping their negativity on you, if what they say or do, or simply their presence, causes you stress. They may do it unconsciously, but they cause you stress to make you feel more vulnerable. Don't let that negativity affect you and protect your emotional well-being. It's as if they seek to create a gap within you through which they can introduce their negativity. They can generate stress in many ways, portraying themselves as victims, making you feel guilty, evoking pity, or pointing out your mistakes. In any case, they ultimately stress you out, make you feel insecure, and then deposit their negativity onto you. That's why it's best to stop them as soon as possible. The best practice you can adopt when someone behaves this way is to not take things personally. Even if they are attacking you directly, you must realize that everyone speaks from what they carry within. If someone is full of negativity, you can't expect them to say positive things. However, if they are filled with love, you can expect the best from them. The mouth speaks from what is inside each person. Always remember that. When someone speaks poorly of you, they are actually reflecting something that is wrong within themselves. There's a significant difference between constructive criticism and destructive criticism. Awakened souls, those who follow the light, will always strive to speak from goodness, love, and truth. When they encounter a difficult situation or something bothers them, they will express their feelings respectfully, explaining how it affects them. On the other hand, people full of negativity will act differently. They will focus on pointing out others' mistakes, criticizing them, and trying to convince them that they are wrong. They will try to make the other person feel guilty, making them believe they are worthless. But you must remember that everyone has their own interpretations of things. Just because someone says something about you or thinks something of you doesn't mean it's true. If someone criticizes you or makes unpleasant comments, don't take them to heart, don't accept them. Remember, those comments are not a reflection of who you are, but of that person. If they were filled with love, they would speak differently. You've probably encountered people like this, who know how to provoke a specific response from you. That's why it's important to reflect on this and stay vigilant. In those situations, it's better to ignore them than to engage in their game. Don't give them your time, your efforts, or your energy. You decide what you allow into your life, what you nurture in your soul. Don't let anyone pour poison on you and harm you. Maintain your inner peace and focus your energy on the positive. Remember that everything in life is energy, and therefore, everything multiplies and spreads. When you respond negatively, you contribute to the growth of that negativity. That's why it's crucial to stop it, avoid such people, and set boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no when necessary. No one has the right to control your life or dump their negativity on you. Understand that these individuals are unable to manage their own emotions. What's inside them makes them uncomfortable, and instead of facing it, they try to project it onto others to feel better about themselves. But remember, you set the boundaries. Don't hesitate to put a stop to it when needed. Your dignity should never be compromised under any circumstance. Learning to say no might be challenging, but it will undoubtedly change your life for the better. By making that decision, you reconnect with yourself, with your true essence, thereby liberating your soul. Sometimes, it's necessary to say no to others in order to say yes to yourself. Those who try to spread their negativity often make others believe they are selfish, only concerned with themselves. However, it's important to understand that saying no, stopping toxic comments, or demanding respect is not selfish. On the contrary, it's being responsible and honest with yourself. Spiritual growth also involves being honest and acting from a place of truth. If you do something solely out of fear of others' reactions, you're not being honest with yourself or with them. You truly know which things you're willing to do and which will make you feel hurt or frustrated. You recognize that there are comments that, if you allow them, will harm you and prevent you from taking care of yourself. Yet, often you continue to allow them, as if it's part of a routine that limits your freedom and happiness. When you don't set boundaries, you're harming yourself, restricting your happiness and freedom. Prioritizing yourself means giving yourself the value you deserve, taking care of yourself, and making yourself a priority. Don't allow negativity to affect you. Stop it in its tracks. Do everything within your power, and the angels will accompany you in this process. Remember, setting boundaries and prioritizing yourself is not selfish. It is something that honors you because you are taking care of the divine gift that is your life. I understand this isn't easy for you, especially when you've suffered greatly due to how others have treated you. Sometimes, comments and attitudes can hurt more than physical blows. Don't let others' actions make you doubt your worth. You should not be the recipient of others' negativity. Your life is sacred, and your happiness and well-being should be your top priorities. Listen to your inner voice because you know that what you've been made to believe is not true. You are valuable, deserving of love and respect. Cultivate self-love to prevent others from depositing their negativity onto you. You must develop self-love in all aspects of your life because loving yourself in some areas and rejecting yourself in others serves no purpose. Every day, when you wake up and face the world, take a moment to breathe deeply and connect with the love that resides in your heart. I know it can be difficult at times because you judge yourself, lament past mistakes, feel incapable, and even inferior to others. You find faults in your body, in your appearance, in your gestures, in your laughter, and in everything you are. But when you connect with your higher self and the divine presence within you, all those worries and thoughts disappear. Then, you will be able to take only the good from each person, not allowing negativity to affect you, and embracing what is positive and good for you. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.